that blossom. Got the enemy toppled. I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option. Really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage, we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order, treading dangerous waters. Pray for my enemies, I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a dick in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. With spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. One is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
He's got this at the 27. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Call that equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
Sixty Bison.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, check 26. Green 18. Hey, 88. Here, Mike. Up 30. Go. Green 18.
Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Back north.
They'll throw again. Rodgers escapes the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, Rodgers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Now, hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Sanders. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Crack all 80. 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the 42. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready. 70 Lions. Here's Lions. 60 Eagles. 60. Panther 60.
First and 10. Here's Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
19, Tiger.
They'll throw on third and long. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
60 Vikings. Cougar 19.
Going with Jones on the ground. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dumps it off to his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Okay,
and they'll
ready.
have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Let's go. Go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Zoom. Got it. 319. Loco over here.
We'll start on the ground here with Warren. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers here from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
150. Hey, you block over here. Back north.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Catch made by Austin. And they they get this down to the 28. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah, blue 58. Here, Mike. Jumbo. Blue 58.
Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Blue 58. Go to 50.
Rodgers will look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah, 300. Go to 50. We need 18. 630.
Now here's Rodgers. Pass it down close. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
319. Hey, check 26.
They'll go for it, Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
They've got a man in motion. To the air on 1st down. Sanders finds his man Gray. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And They get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Press all 80.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many...
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dante Kent with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Dante Kent on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
319. Back north. Jump out.
Now Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Warren here from the gun. He breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
158.
From the 37. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and short here, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the top end. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll punt another one away. Coy Bajorquez returning to the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Looking to return from the 29. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
258. Yeah, this. Hey, take 26. Take 30. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Now he's going deep right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Blue 58. Teammate. Get 300. Get 300.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's looking deep once again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Green 18!
Rodgers to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He sends this one to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Taking a big shot for the end zone, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers throw the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
Ready. Cowboy.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Hits his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 65. Cougar 19.
Sanders setting the pass. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dante Kent on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Start the drive with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Rodgers. This finds Austin complete. Galloping inside the 40. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19, 18.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Bails out of the pocket quick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
19, Charger, 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Cat 300. Cat 300. 319.
Rodgers here from the gun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. 358. 630. Hey, 88. 88. 88. Hey, 88.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. First and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, Liz. Jump out! 26.
Now Rodgers. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
258. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Jump out! Teammate!
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Blue 58! Hey, check 26!
Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Going again here, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 14 on the play, and that gives the Browns a first.
Ready, ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Into the gun, here's Sanders. He lofts it deep left. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Darius Slay has it. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, It's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hey, 88. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
First down, Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
30.
They're going to pass it here. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 30 yards on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Go to 50.
Working inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Dump off caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Ready, set.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Check up.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be... down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
258! Hey, 88! Gun! 630! Screen it, give it up!
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Intended target was his running back. So it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Green 18! Jump out! Stay Mike!
From the shotgun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He put everything he had into this one. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Hey, stick 26! Green 18! Get 300! Get 300! Green 18!
Again, Rodgers. He's trying another one deep. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover.